We get not one, but two RTX panels showcasing what's to come. And we're here to talk about it on today's episode of BrobusCast RWBY Edition.
When you don't know where to turn to, and you're sure all hope is gone. When the day you waited for won't come, and dark won't yield to dawn. Just look, open up your eyes. Just the truth is there, but sometimes in disguise. The ways of sin, but we're together, moving toward the light. When we trust in love and open our eyes.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of BrobusCast. I'm your host, Brobuscus. With me today is Aidan.
Quippy intro line.
And Mate.
A reference.
Nice.
Well, there we go.
Cool. So, hey! Been a bit. I guess that's what
Yeah,
happens.
it's been a bit because there's been nothing Ruby related aside from a death battle.
It's been dormant
come
for
out.
thousands of years.
I mean, that's what happens when the show you talk about goes on a ginormous season break, but I mean, you know, that's just kind of par for the course, I suppose. But to make up for that, we have 2 hour-long panels to talk about. Oh gosh.
Oh, yes.
I mean, fortunately, one of them kind of talks about mostly the same thing, so
Yeah, well, so I imagine we'd probably just talk about, you know, the thing that was announced or just some stuff that was brought up in the Q&A and not go, like, scene by scene or something.
Yeah. We won't be analyzing this frame by frame, second
Yeah.
by second.
Yeah.
And every
like-
minute detail.
Like, what's this person wearing? And, how's the camera quality on this person?
Well, if you look at the mirror in this person's background, you can actually see the reflection of a screen that shows a scene from the latest volume.
Oh, this person has a figure of this character in the background. What could this mean?
Oh, and this figurine of Nora in the background, she has slightly longer hair.
Nora gets hair extensions confirmed.
The Vacuo is lacking in many departments, but the hair stylist industry is booming.
Well, now that we're done with that,
Whatever the hell that was.
yeah, I don't know what that was. Yeah, like I say, let's just get right into it. We start off with a bunch of merch. No one cares. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
I'm kidding.
immediately after this panel, I ordered one of them at least.
Okay.
Oh, which one?
I ordered the Blake Tiki mug.
I knew it'd be something Blake related.
I mean, obviously.
Obviously.
Would be surprised if you turn around and you're like, "Oh, I ordered a Yang T-shirt."
Oh, by the way,
I have
I
a
should.
bunch of those.
I guess I should specify I'm starting with the regular RWBY panel, not RWBY Beyond. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of skimming through. Yep, there are the Geeky Tikis. They're back. Kind of. They were never really here, but they're back.
They were announced last year, but never released.
Yeah. Also, I just realized I just realized in this picture they're all having these like mini umbrellas.
Oh, you know what? Missed opportunity for Yang. Just don't include an umbrella in hers. Oh, actually, no. No, don't include ice in hers, but have the little
Oh
umbrella.
yeah, that's a problem. They all have ice in theirs. Although Yang's doesn't have a straw. I'm focusing way too much on this picture.
Analyzing the intricate details of the tiki mugs.
Yeah.
By the way, if anyone's curious, the first drink I plan on having in Blake's mug is a strawberry sunrise.
Aw,
um,
that's cute.
Cute little reference, and also, I freaking love that drink. It's delicious.
good for you. I mean, I
don't have it often, okay?
I'm just saying that's good. I can't say any more than that.
I've never had one of those.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Is
I
it
will
an
say,
alcoholic
though-
drink or?
Yes. If you ever try it, drink it slow because trust me, it's easy to get drunk off that pretty quick.
All right. I mean, these don't really interest me that much, but I mean, they look nice. They're nicely
Yeah.
sculpted and everything. So,
I'm kind of the same, to be honest.
yeah, I don't really have much more to comment on them.
But
we
if
get-
Team Ruby aren't your thing, well, we got a Jean hoodie along with joggers, which alright, that's a thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
A velvet hoodie with the rabbit ears and a keychain. And a Penny Duality shirt, which I have to admit, that actually looks really good.
Yeah. I
But
do
it's
like
got
how
Robo Penny and Human Penny.
yeah, I do like how the Jean Police hoodie is basically his own hoodie. That's kind of cute.
Yeah, makes it a hell of a lot easier for cosplayers.
Oh heck yeah.
When that was announced, thousands of cosplayers cried out in joy.
Or annoyance, because they already got one made.
They are. Yeah, I feel sorry for the cosplayers. That like, I spent hours working on this.
Oh no, what if they only just got them finished the day that was revealed?
Oh, I
Aw.
feel sorry if that person's out there.
Yikes. Okay, we also get a Remnant map fleece blanket, which is kind of cool. Again,
Oh yeah,
no-
Max has that, by the way.
Oh, he got
nice.
it.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw, he revealed his, desk where he does basically everything. He's just got that hanging on the wall.
Oh,
Oh, I've
neat.
not seen that yet.
I
do
saw
love
it,
all
but I
the
didn't see
details
the-
on it.
I didn't see the map.
Like
it
the
is
wee Grim Dragon, that's a sea monster that's just floating in there as well.
Yeah, it's got all sorts of, his, this location you might remember, his, this one. Here's all the continents and everywhere they've been.
Here's this location you don't know. This Dragon Island. I need to know more about it. It probably means absolutely nothing, but I got to know.
Well, I mean, it's probably just where Salem is.
Probably.
There's like a map that is like Salem's home here. Isn't all the maps in the world of RWBY?
And we also get Volume 7 soundtrack CDs. Again, I probably will just listen to them on YouTube, but I mean, it's cool for those who want it physical, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we also got, totally being revealed for the first time at RTX and not anywhere else, a new book by E.C. Myers, which is
man.
RWBY Roman Holiday.
Oh man, I feel bad for them. This got revealed way too early.
Yeah.
This would have been such a nice surprise. But nope, Amazon just went and said, no.
Curse you, Jeff Bezos.
But yeah, RWBY Roman Holiday. It's an original story. It's completely canon as for the rest of E.C. Myers' books. And it's focused on the backstory of Roman and Neo.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's definitely something I wish was explored. Because as far as we were concerned, Neo was in it. More especially for Neo, because we kind of get hints of it for Roman. But Neo feels like she's just kind of in it because Roman's in it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, okay. I mean, that's fine, but I want to know more.
I am
and-
also a bit conflicted, if we're gonna get the Neo origin in this, because I feel like if she's gonna be more of a mainstay in the series moving forward, that should probably be something that gets explored in the show proper, not in a book.
I mean, with where things are going right now, I don't know how we can explore her backstory.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Aside from a flashback.
yeah.
Yeah. especially if Volume 9, I'm not going to say much right now, I'll save it for later, but if Volume 9 goes the way I'm hoping it does, they would need to explore Neo's backstory pretty quickly, and I think this is the better way to do it.
Yeah. I was just talking like more hypothetically if she's going to be more of a mainstay moving forward, you know?
I'm also thinking, you know, if we can get more books with like side stories or backstories of some characters.
Yeah, because like
heck, I would actually love a Happy Huntresses / Aesop's book.
Yeah, I was thinking Aesop's, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe explore the time frame of just like how Atlas and Mantle were during the embargo outside of Shnee Manor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Although
Like,
I am.
you can even maybe make it a duology, or like have a flashback to what happened with Tortuga,
I think that was his name.
Yeah.
something like that.
But I am perfectly okay with this because it means more Roman.
Yes.
So that's always a plus. Also, I this art is just gorgeous. Like holy crap. Just thought I'd point that out because I've been staring at it for so long.
You've got it burned into your brain.
Yep.
Speaking of something looking gorgeous and burning.
Oh yes. Okay. I'm skimming through. I'm trying to get everything. Yes. We see the sculpt for the Yang Goodsmile figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the sculpt right now. It's not
Yeah.
like colored in and detailed, but looks good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I might. I don't have the other. I don't have the other figures, but I might pick them up eventually.
I've ordered Blake's.
Of
How much
course
is
you
that,
have.
by the way?
Oh, obviously.
But yeah, how is it?
Oh, it hasn't arrived yet.
Okay.
Like,
I
I don't think Blake's arrives for a while. Hang on.
got it.
Were they expensive, or I can't remember how much they cost.
Wasn't Ruby's like $40 or something?
That's not as bad as I thought it would be, because you get these.
Okay, so Blake's like releases in August, so soon.
Okay.
Oh, so not
that
long
far.
for you to wait then. That's good.
Yeah, and Ruby and Weiss's are in the Rooster Teeth store. Last time I checked. I'm scrolling through it now. Nope, don't wanna click that. There we go. Okay, I can't check their prices because they're sold out.
Fine. Well, anyways,
Though I can say on the Good Smile website, Blake's is 3,900 yen.
okay.
So that's like, I think that's like £30 in UK currency.
I am
Okay.
looking it up as we speak.
I'm
Keep
just
talking.
trying to remember off the top of my head the yen to pounds conversion rate.
You know what? I've almost got this. Yeah, £30.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, nice. I remember the Google search well.
Oh wait, hang on.
Well,
Set to-
while you're
Fuck, I
doing...
had that set to euros.
Ah, okay.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, I should also mention I could be misremembering, I could be misquoting. I don't want to turn on the audio because then it will play through the video.
I've got the pounds price, by the way.
Okay. I think Barbara mentioned something about them working on a penny figure.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, cool. Which means more. We're getting more than just Team Ruby. Which means if we don't get a Crow figure, I'm going to be upset.
Yeah, Crow doesn't have a single figure. Like, Juniper each have one. In fact, I've got theirs just next to me. Emerald Mercury, Cinder, and Torchwick have one.
How does Torchwick have one and not Crow?
I know. No Oscar one either.
It's like I don't mind. I like Roman and everything, but come on.
Oh, by the way, Aidan, it's £25.
I was close.
Hmm.
But
All
that's
right.
actually really good for prices, though. Like, a good figure for that price is really good.
No, and Max has shown me the when he got full ice. That quality is fan-freaking-tastic. Also, images I've seen of Blake's, like, freaking beautiful.
All right, moving on. We also get these. I actually don't know what these would really be called.
The acrylic stands,
Yes, that.
the ones for fans by fans.
Yep. We get those, and we get T-shirts with the same artworks on them, and they look beautiful. I won't get them, but they're beautiful looking. So, that's kind of the thing with like merch. It's like
In general.
it's cool and all, but like I don't really give a crap.
I think it's cool, but just a lot of the times I don't like have that much money to spend on it. Is the thing. Like, not that it's like too expensive or anything like that. It's just, you know, upcoming university student money's kind of a tight thing, but all it looks really cool.
Yeah. And then we get one of the biggest announcements. We're gonna talk about video games.
Yeah.
Well, before we get to the big one,
let me do this because I'm doing this because Arnold made a big deal about it. Like Miles kind of teased us in, like we're gonna talk about video games, and we all know about that RWBY Way Forward game coming out. We're gonna get to that later. And he's like, "You want to hear about that? Well, here's the RWBY Grim Eclipse Definitive Edition Physical Edition instead." Like, I remember when people saw that, they were thinking, "Oh shoot, here comes news on that upcoming game," and it's like, no, it's Grim Eclipse.
Yay.
Like, okay, thanks guys, really appreciate it.
but yeah, you can order a physical edition of Grim Eclipse on limited run games.
Yep.
I've ordered my copy.
I'm deciding.
Yeah, I'm the same. Not that like Grim Eclipse is bad or anything. It's just I've already got it, so I don't know if I'm.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I
I have it downloaded on my Xbox, so and I might.
I like
get
how
it
we
for-
all have it on different consoles. You've got it on Xbox, Make's
I
getting
might-
it for Switch, and I've got it on PS4.
I've actually, here's the thing.
I might get it for PC for reasons.
So, this is kind of technically the fourth time I've bought this game.
Oh,
So, no, I have it on Steam because that's how I did it in how I played it with Max and Rez in their Let's Plays.
Mhm.
Shout out
the
to
game
those
is-
guys, by the way.
Yeah, because the game is in crossplay, and that bothers the crap out of me.
I have it on Xbox. I have the definitive edition on my Switch. I just wanted the physical, like, collector's edition as well because, well, one, I just like the idea of just being able to have the physical copy, and two, I
Yeah.
also want the goodies that come with it.
this, ladies
And
and gentlemen, is what we call dedication.
And it's a nice display piece. I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
I am a dedicated stan.
Although speaking of physical copies that might not pose much more than just display pieces, we also get the RWBY Volume 8 DVDs.
And Blu-rays.
And Blu-rays, yes. Yep, RWBY Volume 8 is coming out to home video to the surprise of absolutely no one.
In November.
In November. That's a little late, don't you think? I mean, I'm not complaining. It's happening, but like, wow, why November?
I don't
I
know.
mean-
Do you know what's going on behind the scenes and all the scheduling
I mean,
stuff?
yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing.
Do you? Do you? Do you?
Well, also included with them are a bunch of comic panels from the or rather the cover arts for the RWBY Justice League crossover, which we didn't talk about. Yeah, the crossover with the Justice League, it was weird.
Yeah.
Some really cool stuff. Some stuff where I'm just like, they had to do that, didn't they?
It was
We're
an
gonna-
experience.
It was an experience.
And also, I gotta shout out Max again because
It was
there's
an
a
experience I didn't
particular.
need. Anyways, sorry. What?
There's a particular like cover art where they're all just fighting some giant starfish. And
Starro.
I'm just like, okay, what the hell is this? And he's like, wait, hang on a minute, is that Starro? Wait a minute! Like, and he shows me a comic of when the Justice League first formed, and it's them fighting Starro. They're in the exact same poses.
Yeah, it's a really cool reference.
Yeah, that's neat.
Except Martian Manhunter is replaced by RWBY, and they've just added Blake and Weiss, and Yang's just
Yang's
in
just
the
in the
corner.
corner.
Yang's
Yang's
just
head
there.
is just in the corner, just like, hi.
Yang's there for moral support.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm just like, holy crap, that is amazing. Like, Jesus. Like, good job, like, artists.
RWBY comes
Yep.
back from wherever the void takes her with Martian Manhunter's powers now.
I mean, I wouldn't be against that for reasons.
Anyways, moving on. The next one is just more about the RWBY Justice League comics, so we can just get over that. Volume 8 soundtrack. It's not out yet, and it won't be out for who knows how long.
Because there's stuff going on. But,
Yeah.
I don't think we need to get too into. But
Well, okay. Long story short, Jeff and Casey are dealing with the family matter. Let them deal with their family.
Yeah.
That's really about all you need to know. But to kind of remedy that, we are getting a digital version of Friend, the credits theme. 'Cause, yeah, we definitely... Those wounds are definitely still not fresh. Thank you, RT.
yeah, and it's also got adorable artwork by AG Nonsuch, who, by the way, person who made my profile pic.
Neat. Yeah, it's cool to see them collab with the community. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the
Plus,
first
again-
time they've collabed with AG in particular. Like,
Yep.
there's artwork of hers just like as much, and like, I think her and Lindsay did a thing together
Wouldn't surprise me.
for charity.
But all right. Enough of that. Now we get into the actual big news, or at least one of them.
Yes.
And I'm excited to talk about this.
We waited a year for
A whole year for this.
To be fair, they did admit, yeah, kind of jumped the gun on that one.
Okay, I mean, yeah, but still.
We've been speculating for a year.
We finally have details on the RWBY Way Forward game. And it's to the surprise of no one, it's beat 'em up. I don't know what anyone expected. It's Way
Well,
Forward.
it's a side-scrolling
Yeah.
platform beat 'em up.
Yeah.
Rip all the people that hoped it would be a fighting game.
Yeah, well.
That could still happen in the future. Who knows?
Yeah, I'd be down. I'm not that like I'm against the fighting game. I like RWBY game, but it's like no, not mate. Sorry, Brobuscus said it's Way Forward. You know,
Yeah.
like
If you expected anything else, I don't really know what to tell you.
what? It wasn't a first-person shooter.
And I mean, like, it looks pretty good. It has like 7 or so minutes of actual RWBY animation, which I think is amazing.
Yeah, because the cutscenes are made by Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
So it's like
Wait.
mini episode.
Yeah, it's a
I
little
think
mini
that's
episode.
freaking perfect.
Yeah.
It's also perfect because it's 100% canon.
Yeah,
And
a fully canon game.
fully canon game. They made a big they made a big deal about that. Okay, so it's 100% canon. All right, got it.
Those
Good.
poor Grimmer Clips fans.
Yeah. Miles got really right up close to his mic and camera. I know the audio quality on my end is probably garbage right now, just like his was. But you gotta understand, this game, I'm gonna play it. It's gonna be great.
It's canon. It's all
It's
canon.
canon. All canon. Yeah, it takes place in Volume 7. During that whole Huntsman Huntress montage.
Which they explained. They did that in that volume specifically for this game.
Yep. So that's cool. And as for the game itself, it's the art style anyway. It's basically take a RWBY episode and make it a way forward game.
Also,
Pretty much.
a fun thing that I saw was some concept art of the game, and it was like in two different sides. One side was like concept art the RT artists were doing, and the other one was Way Forward artists.
Yeah.
And it's actually kind of funny because Way Forward tried to have more of like RWBY style and like lean into that.
Yeah.
whereas-
Way Forward really wanted to make this a RWBY game.
Yeah. Whereas like Rooster Teeth played more into the Shantae style, and then it kind of became a mix of both, which I think is really cool.
Yeah. Also, I don't know how these are going to be implemented in the game itself, but these artworks during this trailer are freaking amazing.
Oh yeah.
And I want.
They are though. I just gotta say, someone pointed something out about Blake's that I can't not see now.
Oh, what's that?
You can see her belly button through her catsuit.
Wait, can you? Hold on, I need to see this.
Oh god, I'm never gonna
can.
I'm never gonna unsee that now.
Why? Like,
I mean, I've heard of skin tight, but
that's just
Huh.
skin. That's just painted skin. Okay, that's only mildly disturbing. But yeah. Also, the game's title is RWBY Arrowfell. And they do explain that term does have meaning in the game, but they didn't say what.
oh yeah, just spoilers.
I
Jeez.
know.
This isn't Pokemon. We don't spoil everything like a few months before the game comes out.
Yikes. And
I
we
mean,
also
it's
could,
Pokemon. You catch Pokemon, you beat the gym leaders, you beat the evil people, you beat the Elite Four, you become the champion. Woohoo! Have a cookie.
well, we also get these new characters. Yeah, they are new characters, all right.
Yeah, they look cool. That's all I can really say.
Yeah.
I can't wait for all of them to die by the end of the game.
I mean, probably.
I mean, there's a possibility. Yeah.
Oh, it's like, hey, look at all these new characters. Oh, they're dead. They're all dead. I mean, they're all I think they're said to be like the rival characters.
Yeah.
So
So maybe
Yeah,
they just
they're-
got heck out of Dodge before all the bad stuff happened.
Maybe.
yeah, they're rival characters. They don't show up in the actual show. Yeah, they're screwed.
Yeah.
Um,
No, it's just gonna be
So-
like Team Bronze. One of them survives and then shows up in the next RWBY book.
So yeah, I
And
hope you
is
don't get...
potentially shipped with another character.
Yeah, for all we know.
So yeah, I hope you guys don't get too attached to these four.
You say that, I guarantee someone already has.
Yeah,
Probably-
they're
probably.
probably gonna be someone's favorite character
Um,
in the series.
And hold on, I need to remember their names.
It's Team Burr, isn't it? I'm trying to remember
I
off the
think
top of my head.
it's Team Briar, I think.
Briar, sorry. Don't know why I
Um,
said Team Burr.
Okay, Bianca, Roanne, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Ivy, and Ruda. Those are their names. And that's all we know about them. Fantastic.
Yep, that
um,
and their design.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they look cool.
One of them has drill hands.
Yeah. That's a little excessive. I mean, it's cool, but it's excessive.
They also all have tattoos.
They all have tattoos. They all have spikes. Lots of spikes.
Lots of. Team RWBY have belts. They have spikes.
Yep.
They have belts and zips.
And I'm just gonna go
So
ahead.
there you go. That's why RWBY have the edge.
And I'm
Whereas
gonna
they
go
literally
ahead.
have the edge.
Damn, he's right.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that Rowan here, the redhead, has a freaking flamethrower. It's okay. That's what it looks like anyway. And then Bianca literally looks like a pirate. So, tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're right.
Okay,
It's also weird because like one of the members of the team just didn't show up in any of the trailers. It was
Yeah.
Ivy, I think. She wasn't really in anything.
alright, the one with the flamethrower, which one is that again?
That's Rowan.
That's Rowan, okay. She's not the team leader, is she?
No, that's Bianca.
Yeah.
Alright, Bianca's the pirate one, right?
Yep.
Huh, okay, well, I was trying to come up with an idea of who is whom's rival, and I was thinking, go with the flamethrower, Yang, because, you know, fire, haha, sure, why not? Bianca, pirate, Blake, because Blake's original outfit had a pirate aesthetic.
I was thinking that or white because Bianca is literally Italian for white. So like Weiss's rival. Maybe. What I do get what you mean with the pirate theme, so maybe it could be either.
You know, I realized this, like, last year. Like, Blake's OG outfit is pirate-inspired. She can make clones of herself. She can fire, like, energy blasts out of her swords. Just, like... She's basically the Holy Shonen Trinity in one character.
Wow.
You got Naruto and Ichigo's abilities, and pirate, like, Luffy.
Now all we need is her to gain the aura stretchy arms.
I mean, Gamble Shroud can stretch a long distance.
That is true. Gamble Shroud arm.
Okay. And I had to skim ahead a lot to get to this next bit, so I probably missed something important. So I guess we're now at the preview.
Yeah,
They showed a Volume 9 preview. When's Volume 9 coming out? No one knows.
Not even they know.
Not even they know. So when I say no one knows, I mean literally
No one.
No one knows.
I mean, hopefully by the end of the year. And
Well, yeah.
oh god, this preview, like, so I don't really know what the right words for this, but they show us the events at the end of the volume from RWBY's point of view, like first person,
Yeah.
seeing like what happens to Yang in real time.
Oh, on that note, I heard if you guys remember, I went on a bit of a soapbox about the response to that scene. And
Oh, are you gonna get back on your soapbox?
Huh?
Are you gonna get back on it?
Maybe. Even I'm not entirely sure. I'm just more so gonna say like, you guys were wrong. It didn't actually go that slow.
Of course it wouldn't go that slow.
And
Yeah.
like it didn't go that slow, and this shows why RWBY didn't have enough time to react.
And also, you ever consider maybe Blake is fast as fuck, boy?
It's also like, that's like watching a Matrix and being like, why is he firing such slow bullets at Neo?
Yeah. But it's like RWBY was attacked. She's kind of dealing with that, and that all she knows is that something really bad happened to Yang. She doesn't exactly know what happened.
Yeah, also from her perspective, Yang like shoves her out of the way and she's a little disoriented.
Yeah. So there you go. That was from RWBY's perspective. I hope you all who complained about this in Volume 8 are happy now. And if you're not, which you're not, well, I don't really know what to say except go watch a different show. Like, just go watch a different show. You're wasting your time here. Well, now that I got that out of the way, yeah, the rest of the volume, most of the rest of the preview is just from Ruby's perspective. We also see first person when she's about to use her silver eyes. That looks weird.
Yeah.
That is. Yeah, I don't know how to. I mean, it's cool, but just in general, it's like, wow, it almost kind of blinds her a little bit.
Yeah.
And what else we see? We see what happens, like, firsthand after you fall in that void.
Yeah. Also, Ruby's reaction to them falling, it makes it pretty clear, like, yeah, Ruby's thinking, wow, I'm about to die, aren't I?
But wait, there is more.
There is indeed more.
I didn't manage to mute my mic in time, sorry.
Oh, no worries, I barely heard it.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that was me sneezing.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so we see Ruby, we see what happens when they fall into the void. There's like a weird, like, energy ball around Ruby's hand. I don't know what that's all about, but alright.
I took a screenshot at the perfect moment. It just looks like she's charging an energy blast
Yeah.
from Dragon Ball.
And then all of a sudden, Neo!
That actually, like, that made me jump at first. I was just like, ah, shit.
Yeah, Neo gives no craps to the fact that they're falling and probably dying.
Just like, if we're gonna die, I'm killing you first.
Yeah. And okay, Neo. She's like she turns into Oscar, and then she turns into Yang. Wait, hold on.
She turns into Oscar, then Yang, then Penny.
Yeah. Although what's weird is that she turns into the battle damaged Oscar for some reason.
I guess that's
Maybe-
like the last
maybe that's
time
just,
we
like-
saw him.
And also, maybe to, like, mess with her a little bit. Like, yeah, here's someone I know you care about. Here's them hurt.
True. That's true. That may be what it is.
Also, this is sad that that's probably the only time we're gonna see Penny in Volume 9.
Well, at least alive.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too deep into it, but just remember, Penny's body was in the gateway dimension when it closed down.
Oh no.
Just remember that. That's all I'm gonna say for now. We'll get more into it later.
Yeah. And also, if Ruby meets up with Weiss or Jean, they know.
They know.
No, that's gonna be a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by
By
the way, a couple details about this Neo thing.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, when she gets knocked back, she makes an effort to just make sure she still has Roman's hat.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a nice little detail.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were freaking out about the order in which she transforms into different people.
Mm-hmm.
And part of me kind of wants to agree with what a lot of people are assuming. She transformed into Oscar first because the Rose Garden foreshadow, wink wink, nudge nudge.
Yes. Essentially.
Yeah, so there you go. That could be a thing.
The potential one Rose Garden moment for all the shippers in this volume.
I mean, pretty much. Unless something's, like, said from... I don't know. Who knows? But, yeah, and then we get Ruby waking up on a beach.
Yeah.
There's two suns.
It's a nice beach. Yeah, there's two suns for some reason. Don't know what that's all about, but yeah, I mean, it's a nice beach. Yeah, that's really all I got.
Yeah, Desert Island's looking very nice so far.
And then yeah,
so,
there's those two suns.
like-
What's up with that?
Okay, so I was talking to Max. We both kind of have a grievance with this preview.
What's that?
It's just like a question that we both have, and it's just like I don't know if we're supposed to like look into this, but it's just something we realize that's bothering us. So Blake and Ruby fall at the exact same time. Neo falls just before they do. And not to mention, Ruby and Blake were right next to each other when they fell. Why does Ruby get attacked by Neo?
Maybe it's random.
Maybe they got like separated, like in the descent.
I mean, maybe it just seems a little odd.
It's also kind
Maybe-
of weird that like
Maybe
she
Neo
just
punked.
wakes up on the ground. Like there's no fall or anything. She just wakes up and she's there.
I mean, for the sake of those civilians that Cinder blew up, assuming they didn't die in the explosion.
Yeah.
Maybe
that's
they
the
lived.
thing. That's the thing. How many dead bodies do you think we'll see on this
Just
island?
on this island now.
Oh god.
But
Oh, by the way, little dumb theory for why Ruby and Blake got separated. Because when Ruby fell, she went into that void. When Blake fell, she ended up in Death Battle.
Ended up in the Attack on Titan universe.
Only way to get out is to kill Mikasa.
well, then why was she trying to get out of the city? Oh,
I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there for
I
lulz.
know. That's still
Just
funny.
comes back missing an arm.
Oh no! I had the best way they could reference that. So let's say she's just a little dazed, but waking up on the beach. Someone finds her, and they're just like, "Blake, you okay?" Oh my god! What happened to your left arm? What? It's just buried in sand. She just pulls it up. Like, what? What are you so worried about? Oh, it looked like you lost it. You know what? Never mind.
Also, fun fact, my blood is purple.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's her aura.
I know, it was a joke.
And basically, yeah, that's the preview. It should be noted this is a work in progress build, so if there's any
Yeah, so for all
technical
we
prob-
know, it could look even better.
yeah, if there's any technical problems anyone's noticed, that's probably why.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously we'll get more into Volume 9 speculation later, but yeah.
Like, maybe when a trailer comes out.
Yeah, because like there's like we're in a position in the story where there's like not really much we could speculate on.
Although it's
Yeah.
interesting
I mean-
it's interesting that they show that and nothing from Vacuo. Maybe it's not going to be a Vacuo focused season after all.
Well, they said it's going to be like a detour volume, and it's going to be a weird one.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm
And
kind of
we're in a
guessing.
weird place.
Kind of weird, wacky place. We're in the Star Wars Kingdom Hearts crossover world. Two suns and a Destiny Island.
Yeah, and I think it was Eddie who talked about this. I think. I'm not too sure. But this volume's going to be like a character driven volume.
Oh yeah, I think I heard something about that. So,
Yeah,
that
so-
makes
And
sense.
if we're going to be focusing on Team Ruby and Jean, and Neo as well, like just on this island, and hey, who knows what could happen?
Yeah. I don't really think we are going to cut back to Vacuo, though. I feel like we're either going to have, like, an episode at the start of next volume, or, like, a couple of episodes next volume explaining what happens in Vacuo, like, as Team Ruby is arriving back. That's kind of how I feel it's going to go, but we'll see.
Yeah. You know, I don't know if I talked about this, like, on recordings, but there's this, like, little theory I've had for Blake and Yang for a few years now. And this is the chance I have to finally be proven right after all these years.
Oh, yeah, I remember this theory.
Yeah, this would be the volume where they finally kiss.
yeah, you've talked about this.
Okay, yeah, so, just like with Ren and Nora, get a song in the soundtrack, 2 volumes later, intimate handhold on a ship, heading towards New Kingdom, 3 volumes later, kiss. With Ren and Nora, that happened volumes 2, 4, 7. Blake and Yang, 4, 6, 9, question mark?
We shall see.
And I'm assuming, I'm assuming because I don't have any audio, the rest of the panel is just questions.
Yeah.
Maid, please tell me you have these questions, because I don't remember any of them.
I have a couple.
Okay.
Okay, one in particular, which is someone asking, out of Team RWBY, who do they think would be the best cook? And I get to say this because it's fun for me. They had 4 writers and all 4 of the voice actors on this panel. They focused on just the writers for this first bit and all decided to say on 3 who they thought it was. So they all go 1, 2, 3, Blake.
Yeah. I mean we've seen RWBY cook and she's not very good at it. So
No, we've seen her bake.
Regardless, she's not very good at it.
Yeah, and I mean, if you also want to add in like supporting material, like she can bake good cookies apparently, so she's got that going for her.
Although if you want to include that, then Weiss is easily the worst.
Well, I mean, she makes cookies that look like good, but they're completely inedible. No, there's a story in that manga where they use them as throwing stars, and no, they're tough enough that one of them throws one at Torchwick. It embeds into the concrete wall he's like in front of, like right next to his head.
Jeez.
Let's get the cookie that's also a gun.
Oh, and also Yang's pretty terrible as well because of the comics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, there's that panel where she tries cooking with Blake and she's just holding a burnt turkey. And there's that woman who gave us some advice on like coping after losing a limb and whatnot, and she helps her out with yard work. She just flat out says, "Yeah, your cooking's terrible. Here, have some herbs. These might help you in the future."
It also like logically makes sense as well because Blake's been like on her own for a good chunk of her life, or like away. So that's something that's like a skill you kind of need.
Yeah, they also
Yeah.
theorize that Blake would absolutely be the kind of person who like would know just like in the wild, like yeah, these are the herbs that you could use for cooking. Like these are the ones that are safe.
There you go.
You know what?
She'll be great on Destiny Island then.
You know what? Theory. Blake is going to reunite everyone by just cooking a nice meal. The scent is going to draw them to her.
That's their plan to catch Neo on the island.
Same thing, but you set up vine traps. So she steps in one,
Yeah,
right up.
just like a Looney Tunes trap.
Yeah. Oh, what if she does that and she accidentally snares Yang?
That dude, I want that now. I want Blake to set up a trap and then Team RWBY to fall in it. That's what I want.
And artists get on it.
That'd be that'd be silly.
Yang would have to make a joke out of that, though. Just like, well, I mean, if you just wanted to hang out, you should have asked.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
That's totally in character
That
for
would
Yang, though.
that would be what she said though. Like, that's-
that would be.
Yeah, also, what I love about this as well, because you guys remember that, what if Yang was a Saiyan thing I did a while back?
oh yeah.
Yeah, so I teased the idea of, like, Bumblebee still happening in that, and some people were just like, well, I don't know about that. Yeah, Blake being a good cook just means that, yeah, she fits all the criteria for an ideal Saiyan partner. So, weirdly enough, it might actually make more sense.
Yeah, poor Blake though if she has to
Gosh.
cook for a Saiyan.
I mean, that is true.
The amount of time you'd need to spend in the kitchen making all that food.
Okay, you said there was another one that you remember.
Well, one I remember was just someone asking Erin, will RWBY be in Fortnite? And she freaked the hell out because she wants that.
I saw her
But-
on Twitter say like, "RWBY Fortnite, retweet this, cowards."
Which I did, and I
Or
quote
something.
tweeted it saying, if this happens, I will actually play it.
For
For the first time in my life.
I don't know if RWBY will be enough to get me into Fortnite.
I mean, it's a successful game, so it's doing something right.
I mean, true. I don't hate the game. I mean, I can't hate it. I haven't played it, but but I don't know.
I only played it like briefly, not too long after it first came out, and then Thanos was added in. That's like the one time I ever played Fortnite personally.
That actually
But-
did sound like a fun mode when I heard about it.
Oh yeah, it was super fun. You were just broken when you had the power of Thanos.
Yeah, well, everyone else is trying to kill you, and whoever picks up the gauntlet after you die, they become Thanos.
Exactly.
Okay, that is kind of fun, actually. That
Yeah,
does
you might
sound
gain
fun.
infinite power, but your skin becomes awful. And you gain so much weight. The price for salvation.
But you have a shiny glove that fires beams that kill people.
What did it
You know,
cost?
fun for the kids.
I think I can remember the other... actually, hang on, let me check my phone.
Yeah, let me see if I can find some of these actually.
Okay.
Oh, no, yeah, I did.
Alright, cool.
What were your favorite fan reactions to something in Volume 8?
Oh.
Barbara replied when they revealed Ambrosius,
Ah, okay.
and also making a joke out of all the people that were a bit thirsty for him. Like, they got some of that with Jin, and she just knew, like, yeah, this is gonna happen again.
Oh,
It is the
Oh.
RWBY fandom, after all.
true.
Yeah, I'm gonna save Aaron's for last because I love it.
Okay.
Eddie went with when the Hound was speaking,
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
and the showdown with Salem.
That is another good one. I want to know if anyone said the giant cliffhanger at the end of chapter 9. Because, man, that was rough.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Miles said what Nora did to Weiss.
I forgot about that.
That was a good one.
Yeah, and what's tearing down Cinder.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's probably one of my favorite moments in that volume.
Yeah, I think, yeah, he and Kerry described it as just like, they were practicing just going over the lines, but the way Miles was saying that, it was just like towards Kerry. And it's just like, you know, we could just get Sabat on the line. It's just like, no, we're good.
Carrie's like, what did I do to you?
He knows what he did.
He knows. Assuming he actually did anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, that's just what I remember from the panel.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite.
You know, like,
that's still one of my favorite moments for Watts. I don't like Watts. I mean, he's a terrible dude. But that will always, I will always watch that on repeat.
He's a man of the people.
and Lindsay said hers was theirs. Sorry,
Oh yeah.
was Ruby putting things together about the Hound,
Oh yeah.
and that scene with Yang,
Yeah. Yeah.
and just scenes that Ruby had with Penny.
Cute and depressing at the same time.
Well, I mean, she didn't have that scene with Penny. And she doesn't know yet. So,
True.
that's something I'm not looking forward to. Oh, you know what, watch. Like, they're gonna get an episode, that's when Blake and Yang kiss, everyone's happy, but then that's when Ruby finds out Penny's dead. For good.
Just writing that moment.
Oh, and speaking of Blake, Erin said her favorite thing was Blokenut during the hiatus. And no, she actually had to explain what Blokenut was to a bunch of the people on the panel. And she describes it as just like, yeah, Yang ends up on that island alone, and she finds a coconut that looks suspiciously like a girlfriend, and it's just a full-on castaway. Aaron,
All
Zach,
right.
we love you.
All right, sure.
You know, we laugh now, but just wait till it actually happens in an episode.
Gosh.
Mate's just like, I called it. I knew this was going to happen. You all laughed at me.
For all these years. I'm just like, I saw the pattern. I called it. And then no one gives a crap.
Yeah, well.
I mean, I respect the amount of effort you put in to put all that together.
Yeah. You know, like, no, the amount of weird conspiracy theories of things I've done, just literally for piss takes, because I realized, a lot of stuff lines up here. I can just act crazy with this, why not? Like, there was a time, I was just talking about this with Billy and Sean. There was a time before RTX was happening, I was just like, hey, this week, this RWBY thing is happening. This could be when Blake's Death Power preview is. Here's when the Attack on Titan dub ends. Here's when Megas' preview could be. Here's RTX. That's when the episode could premiere. Obviously, it didn't happen, but
Yeah,
it was just fun putting all that together.
And then it didn't, but
It was just fun putting that together.
yeah. What were those other questions? Are there more?
No, that was it.
Oh, that was it. All right.
Yeah.
Fan
reaction and Volume 8. Who is the best cook? There might have been one more, I just can't remember and didn't show it down. Which... I don't know, but...
I mean, it was a decently length panel. It's kind of hard to, like, note down every single thing they talked about.
Yeah, plus at least it's not like an in-person panel where people go up to the mic and ask the same question every freaking time.
Yeah.
I at least applaud that one dude who just went, what's your favorite ship and why is it Bumblebee? Like, just cut straight to the freaking point. Like, yeah, we know that's what most people will say.
That's great.
He feels our pain.
All right, then I think that's everything? Question mark.
Well, I mean, there's stuff from the RWBY Beyond panel we can talk about.
Yeah, I mean for this panel specifically.
Oh, for this.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, for this specifically, I think that's everything.
All right, cool. RWBY Beyond. Yeah, they did an extra RWBY panel about all of the partnership stuff. That they're partnering up with people. It's a miracle, I know.
Yeah, they also said that they've talked about like a bunch of partnership ideas, and there was one in particular they have rejected in the past.
Did they say what it was? I don't remember.
It was body pillows.
Oh, yeah.
It
All
makes
right,
sense, though.
I mean, like, whatever. Sure.
You know, fun fact, I'm not joking. They did try and make a RWBY body pillow once.
No.
No, they still have the prototype in the office. They mainly just use it for mocap. Like, for example, that scene where Tyrion is just punching that Beowulf.
They just punched the RWBY.
They just punched the RWBY body pillow?
Yep.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so now when you go back and look at that scene, you're gonna have to think, someone's just punching a body pillow.
Oh, please tell me they did that for the scene in Volume 8, where it's like Hazel's got Salem on the ground and he's just like bashing her head in. It's just someone punching the RWBY body pillow.
I don't know.
I really hope that gets revealed at panel.
But, yeah, they just made one prototype like years ago, but never did anything with it.
Because, like, imagine being that like actor that has to like mocap that, and they're just like, we want you to stand above this body pillow and just punch it for like a good 30
still
seconds.
on that. Anyways, to get into what they actually talked about.
I'm never forgetting that, by the way.
Yeah, I bet you're not. Anyways, we they start off with the Roman holiday thing again. We've already talked about that. Moving on.
I mean, we can talk about the stuff that wasn't announced in the first panel.
Yeah.
Like,
Did they say
Oh.
anything specific about the Roman holiday thing that I'm missing? Or
there's some details E.C. Myers talked about how, like, with just like how his process with the books. Like, like yeah, he talks to Miles and Carrie about it. It's just like, you know, stuff that they could do and all sorts. And like, he even throws out some ideas. Like, can I put this in? Unfortunately, not all of it lines up. Like, for example, he actually wanted to bring Penny back in Vacuo.
yeah.
Like, he had so much like, thought out, but then they were just like, yeah, sorry, we can't really do that because we're going to bring her back in the show. He was gutted, but at the same time, just happy to see Penny again.
I'd love
Oh,
to
lasted.
see. I know they probably wouldn't allow this, but I'd love to like find out what he had planned.
Well, I
Didn't he mention another?
how-
Didn't he mention another
he's-
one was about a character with a good luck semblance?
Yeah,
Oops.
Oh,
and they just thought that was cool because someone else had the same idea that they thought was cool.
Wow,
he's
they
like,
sure
I'm
do.
predicting the future of this show.
Wow, they
No, just-
sure do talk about this for a good few minutes. Wow.
Yeah, and also, like, even though Chibi isn't canon, like, he still likes to throw in the odd comedic reference to it. Like, in Before the Dawn, when Yatsu, Fox, and Neptune have to get into a place, Neptune brings back the junior detective's mustache.
Huh.
Like, he puts it on as a disguise, and Yatsu's just laughing his ass off. because of how
I
stupid
know, I
it looks.
remember that.
Like, he's just laughing because it doesn't even match his hair.
When are we gonna get Weiss calling Klein her cake butler?
No, I'm pretty sure the cake butler is someone else entirely.
I hope he or she survived, or they.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Willie did say they've lost most of their staff, so they were probably just out in Atlas, so it's totally possible Cake Butler is still alive.
Godspeed, cake butler.
Yeah. Oh man, the only way to beat Salem now is we need cake! We need lots of cakes!
We need a good cake to get Salem to calm down.
And then the Cake Butler shows up.
Just turns out this entire time she's just been mad because of low blood sugar levels.
Oh no, plot twist, Cake Butler is All Might, and they're just like, I am here! And just like...
Cake
like-
Butler's an agent of Salem.
Oh god.
And now we'll wait for someone to make a fanfic of that.
Yeah. Well, the rest of this is mostly just on Ruby Arrowfell, so I can't really. Kind of talked about that already, so I'm just kind of slowly.
Well, we
skipping
haven't
by.
talked about this new anthology manga coming up. All about Team Juniper.
Yay!
I've been meaning to order this. I really should. So that'll be fun. If it's anything like the Team Ruby ones, it'll be like just some little stories that are like comedic or just cute.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too shippy here and there. Like, because I'm gonna be real, you pick up Ruby or Weiss's, there's a bunch of White Rose stuff in there.
Yeah. Which there's nothing wrong with, but like, at the same time, it kind of sucks to have like a ship teased over and over again, and then that's not really the one that they're going for in the actual canon.
Well, yeah. I mean, to be fair.
Well,
the
I mean,
anthology
also,
mangas
like-
are not canon, so
Yeah, and also some stuff is misinterpreted by people.
Yeah.
which is not surprising at all.
Yeah.
It's like, oh wait, oh wow, the Ruby community misinterpreted something? Huh, must be a day that ends in Y.
Ruby said
Yeah,
she
but,
really
like-
cares for Weiss. That must mean she loves her.
But yeah, with essentially these mangas, it's just like, yeah, here's a bunch of like manga artists who are fans of the show. This is just something that they wanted to do. Let's just compile a book with all of them.
Yep, pretty much. And that's why we have White summoning an extinction level meteor for some reason. Because that makes a ton of sense, right?
You know what? Watch. Volume 9, we're gonna find out this other world they're in is much tougher than Remnant. So White's just like, huh. Screw it, we got a big monster, I need to kill it. Meteo! And then just boom.
Everyone's
And
like,
just-
where was that against
That's
Mitsuru?
canon.
Okay. I finally managed to catch up. We have more shirts. Everyone needs a new shirt.
More shirts, more hoodies, and
Dice
a
tray.
dice tray with a dice set.
Yeah.
Pretty,
For all you-
pretty cool.
you D&D
Still don't give a
fans.
crap.
I mean, it looks nice. It's
Yeah, it
just I've
does.
already
It does.
got- I've already got like 2 sets of dice for Dungeons and Dragons, so
You know,
I think I'm good.
I actually don't have a dice set, so that's why I ordered these.
I mean, neither. More tikis. We already talked about them.
I mean, maybe in the future I might get it because it does look like cool dice though.
Yeah. Oh, and they also revealed some new figures. How do you pronounce these?
Oh,
Brobuscus?
dude, I don't know.
Yeah, but basically they're popular prizes in the Japanese claw machines.
And
So,
then their
yeah.
Volume 4 designs.
Yeah,
I
so
mean, that's different.
That's neat.
That's different. That whenever they do this kind of thing, that's always in their Volume 1 designs. So it's good to see something different.
I think that might be because haven't they just started to like dub Volume 5 and
Yeah,
onwards in
so-
Japan?
Oh, okay.
So it'd be
that's
going
like-
with what's current in Japan. So
Yeah, so that
yeah.
would be Ruby's
That
Vault 5 and
makes
5
sense.
Vault 4 and 5.
Okay. I didn't know about that. That's good to know. Weiss Schwartz. Whatever this is. Yeah.
Did you say Weiss Shorts or Weiss
I
Schwartz?
Schwartz.
Okay, so I did hear you correctly there. I was like, what?
basically, RWBY trading cards.
Yay! I don't care. To be honest.
Once these are available, I'm buying them.
Once again with RWBY Grim Eclipse. Already knew
RWBY
about that.
card game tournament. Let's go.
Oh, watch! We get to do our own Vital Festival. Just with trading cards.
Yeah. Blake, Mate has his Blake deck. I build an Ironwood deck.
Is it?
Uh,
What does it say about me that I'm hoping there's some kind of like super rare variant of a Blake card, so I can just like
Frame it.
put it in a protective case as well? I just go full on card collector and just be like, yeah, this is the expensive one, like this one. Do it. Boom, got this. Just for me.
Then we have more Good Smile, more Nendoroid. We already knew about all these.
Yeah, when I was watching the panels, I just took screenshots of the new stuff that hadn't been talked about.
Yeah. More for fans by fans stuff. Winners are getting announced. The winners of another contest is getting announced soon.
Oh yeah, that.
I didn't know there was another contest. That's good to know.
Yeah, neither did I. Do we know if it's a Grim contest or?
Say what now?
Do we know?
Oh
if-
yeah, that happened before Volume 8.
Yeah, I know that happened for Volume 8, but they said there was another contest. So was that? Is
Oh,
that
yeah, that
another?
was like for. I think it was for merch after Volume 8.
Okay, so this one was for merch. Okay, I wasn't sure if this was like
think.
another Grim design one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because if it was for Grim design, that might mean there's Grim in this like alternate world they're going to, unless it was like for Volume 10.
It says Volume 8 challenge, so I'm guessing it's merch.
Probably. So it'd be cool to see what some
And-
fans would come up with, though.
Yeah. And then the rest, I assume, is questions. So this is where I draw a blank.
Yeah, I don't think I jotted down much for this.
Okay.
Maybe I assumed I'd remember and then just. What?
Didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
You assumed wrong. Well, if that's the case, then yeah, those are the panels. Pretty cool, pretty fun. A lot of merch that I don't care about, but
But some funny announcements nonetheless.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I got something proven right that I had canon.
Oh yeah.
Well, the Blake being the best cook thing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Okay. I forgot about that. Yep. Yeah. So
It does also kind of make sense because there was a scene in Volume 5 where they're like wanting Blake to cook something, like at the apathy section.
That was Volume 6.
No, Volume. Sorry,
Yes. I know what you're talking about though.
I
now,
got
yeah.
the
Actually-
art right. I just didn't get the volume right.
Actually, no, they weren't asking Blake to cook. They were just like talking about breakfast, and Oscar was like, "Well, do you want to do it?" Not really. Like
Oh.
it was just apathy setting in, just not wanting to do stuff.
Yeah, but I was being sort of in the fact that like they asked Blake to do it, or like Blake was the one. But yeah,
What does it say about me that I kind of want a scene where like Ruby and Yang try something that she cooks and they compare it to Summer's cooking and just start crying and Blake's like, is it really that good? Like, what?
Wow. I don't know what that says about you. To be honest,
I don't know. I
man.
think it'd be cute,
It
okay?
would be cute, but like, why though?
I like cute stuff, alright?
I mean, it'd also be depressing because I have to remember that because I'd have to
Their
remember
mother's
that
dead.
their mom is dead and possibly grimified.
I'm trying not to focus on that. And
Yeah, well,
actually,
It's
you
become-
bring that up, there's some speculation about this place.
it's become kind of hard to not focus on it now, given this entire show is basically just feels the show.
yeah, and also in canon they directly address that being a possibility.
Okay, well, here's some speculation that might make you feel good, hopefully. Maybe, I don't know. But
Okay.
people speculate that maybe Summer is here.
Oh, why? For what would I mean, I guess because like there's also speculation of this being like an afterlife sort of thing.
Yeah, like Island of the Dead, you see like
Yeah.
the loved ones that are gone.
I mean, maybe
Which
not
I'm-
even just, like, those that are dead, because, like...
Which I'm 100% down for. I'm
I'm down for
being
that
weird.
because, like, since John is there,
Yeah.
then we can have some closure between him and Pura.
Yeah, and between Penny and Ruby as well.
Oh, if that's how Ruby finds out.
I know. I was just gonna say Ruby thinks that
Jesus,
Penny
why'd you
just.
put that thought in my mind?
It came to my thought and my mind too, and I wanted all of you to suffer
Well-
along with me.
Well, see, my idea was arguably worse.
Go ahead, bring it out
Um,
there. This is a sharing
but
circle.
I was gonna wait until because we were saying we are gonna say speculation until the trailer comes out. But if we're gonna talk about this now, my idea was just Ruby finds Penny's dead body on the island.
We talked about that earlier.
Okay, well, I said to keep that in mind, so I'm just like, well, Ruby's
God,
like,
imagine
what,
they put that in the trailer.
Yeah, what if Ruby just finds Penny's dead body?
Oh. I mean, at least that way she'd get a proper funeral or like burial.
I mean, I guess. Still would suck though.
Yeah, but like it's better than just floating in the void.
True. But like Ruby has no idea. They travel around, and then all of a sudden, oh wait, there's a dead body. Oh no, wait, that's Penny. Oh dear. So imagine that. Like Ruby's wandering around, probably minding her own freaking business. I'm thinking, you know what? This island isn't too bad. And then Penny's dead body is just there. Like,
Oh god.
I had a couple more interactions with dead characters. Like, these are more comedic, though.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we'd also probably see Roman again.
Oh, that could be something for Neo.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, these will absolutely not happen. But do you imagine Weiss gets a scene where she gets to have, like, one last, like, goodbye to Jacques?
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Oh man, that's how she finds out, because she doesn't know.
Yeah. And then she's just like, well, I'm never going to get a chance to do this again. Walks up in the face.
No, he's like, Ironwood killed me. Weiss is like, you know, maybe he wasn't as bad as I originally thought.
Oh, and then he shows up. Oh, thanks.
Oh yeah, then Ironwood shows up. Dude, imagine that. Like, Ironwood shows up and his entire, like, tunnel vision thing is just completely cured.
That'd be interesting.
Oh, that'd be depressing.
Like, he wakes up in this afterlife and he's like, oh.
Like it was all pointless. Like a Red Skull from Infinity War.
Yeah.
thing. That could be interesting, actually.
That could be interesting.
You know, here's one I kind of want just for the sheer hilariousness of it. So, hypothetically, let's say the dead people can't actually physically interact with those who are still alive. So, ignore my whole, like, Weiss slapping Jacques thing earlier.
Yeah.
As funny as that would be.
Mhm.
But, you know who else would be there?
Adam.
If we're talking about dead, yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Now, here's how it goes. Yang's just like, oh, hey Adam, watch this. Just makes out with Blake right in front of him.
God. Another one I was thinking was like Dee and Dudley. And it's
Well,
like
Dudley's not dead though.
Oh, sorry, only Dee died. Dee's just like, you took everything from me. We don't
Wait,
even know who you
oh.
are.
Oh, you mean that, like, Dick Huntsman, the
Yeah.
man in
Yeah.
the first episode of Volume
Yeah,
6?
he's just,
Yeah,
he's just
them.
there.
It would be funny if they couldn't interact, but I think it'd be better if they did, because it'd be like, well, it would raise the question, like, would they want to leave?
Yeah, like
Because
all
this
their
could be
loved
like a big
ones are
paradise thing, or something. It's a giant, nice looking desert
Ooh.
island. Why would you want to leave that? I don't know. I think
friends
it'd be.
and family that are still alive.
Well, I know.
Oh, it could
I
be-
know.
It
Eventually
could be
they'd have
like
to-
a Coraline thing, where it's like the island's trying to make them want to stay,
Oh,
But, like-
God.
but like showing them their loved ones and everything.
Well, yeah, well, that's what I mean. But like, have that, but also like be like, okay, we have to leave because our enemies are here. So, yeah. I don't know. That's
Just
how I do
imagine
it. But
there's like hundreds of like White Fang soldiers just walking around that were all killed by Adam, and it's just like, we've been waiting for you.
And he's like, oh, crap.
oh, I didn't even think about the Sienna Khan as well.
Oh yeah.
See her again.
You know what?
I know-
She
I know-
finds out how Blake and Yang killed Adam. She's just like, hey, heard about what you did to him? I request the highest of 5s.
Oh, Clover too.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Oh,
Actually,
now I kinda wish Crow was
actually,
here.
wait. I didn't even think about this. Does Team Ruby know about Clover?
I assume they would.
Yeah, I assume they know as well.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because like.
Well, probably not like directly from like Crow, but like I'm sure Harry.
Well, no, because they don't interact with Crow at all.
Yeah, they never
Yeah.
spoke to him.
Well, like, he was away from them the entire volume. Like, I think the only time... I mean, maybe, like, when Whitley was... Not Whitley. Winter was on the phone with Team RWBY, maybe, like, they briefly spoke over the scroll.
Maybe,
but...
yeah. Because Crow knew the plan, so...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and it's also just the fact they met with the Aesops and Clover wasn't there.
Yeah, so they'd
That's
probably
also
just
true.
assume that, you know...
But I mean,
Clover
like,
died.
what I more mean is, like...
Plus, what if it was on the news that Clover was dead?
True. What I more
Like,
mean
there
was,
was
like...
an arrest
Clover-
report or something?
Yeah, Clover's dead and Crow's arrested for it. Although... Actually, wait, no, this takes place, like, a day or so after Volume 7. Because I would have said, like... Because they didn't know where Crow was at the beginning of the volume.
Yeah. So you could maybe have a nice moment where, like, they're about to leave the afterlife or his island of the dead or whatever, and no, I was gonna say Clover. Clover's just like, you know, tell Crow, you know, I don't blame him, or, you know, something like that.
I want that now.
Oh god, no, this would piss so many people off, but could you imagine? When you
Oh,
see
gosh.
Crow again, tell him, I love him. No homo. It's completely platonic.
I love him in a platonic straight way. By the way, meet my girlfriend.
You know what, even bigger plot twist, what if this just took them to Hithel?
Oh, like from the DBZ abridged, have you seen it? Yeah, Home for Infinite Losers.
Well, this is just the RWBY version of it.
Wow.
It's just, so it's what? Just like Adam, Ironwood, Sienna Khan,
Watts.
yeah,
And
Watt,
Torchwick.
and Torchwick. You know, I'd actually want to watch that.
Yeah.
Also, you can throw in Jacques, and when they're just at the sharing circle, just like... Now, let's start with our most important question for the group. How did you die? And just like... Just Jacques glares at Ironwood.
If it makes you feel better,
I
I'd-
wonder.
Sienna glares at Adam.
Ironwood's just like, if it makes you feel any better, I technically killed myself. So,
I mean,
It doesn't.
It doesn't, but I mean, he's not wrong. Yeah. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see what goes on.
yeah, because it's weird, because like we're in a position with RWBY where like this is completely new territory, so none of us can make any like big
Yeah.
predictions as of yet. Because like with Volume 8, it was like we had a lot of info to go on, so it was more easy to make assumptions. Now, not many of them turned out
Especially
to
with
happen.
Especially with how Volume 7 ended. Like, we kind of
Yeah.
got a feeling.
Yeah. So like obviously we were kind of wrong about quite a few things, but but like
We
we,
got
had
the main
information
point
to-
across, though, that...
Oh yeah, we got the main point across. But it's like we had a lot to work with then, and here we don't. So that's why we can't really speculate on too much until we get more trailers or more info.
Yeah. Which I guess is what happens when they show a clip without knowing when the volume is going to premiere.
I also like that it's not a spoilery clip, because I know
Yeah.
the one for Volume 7 wasn't like a big spoiler, but it did kind of like tell us that Oscar meets back with the group really soon, which I kind of wish I didn't know that going in. Like, it wasn't a big thing, but still.
Yeah. So I guess that's that. Wow, this took a lot less time than I would have expected.
I mean, I can throw out like another shippy speculation thing if you'd like.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were about to say no to that, but all right.
I mean, I want to talk. I mean, gotta talk about something.
All right, so I saw this idea. Like, all right, so the last time Blake ever saw Yang is just thinking that she's just died. She fell. Don't know what happened. As far as I'm aware, she's dead.
Yep.
Then she falls, wakes up in this place. She's alive. That must mean Yang is alive. Gotta find her. And then when they find each other, and recreate the talk they had in Volume 2, only flip it around. So have Blake talk to Yang about her tendencies to kind of throw herself in more harm's way than needed. Like, for the sake of another person. Because you notice she does that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And almost gets killed multiple times. And I really like the idea of Blake saying, I'm not asking you to not save everyone's lives. I'm asking you not to throw yours away. Like, I don't know, before that scene, I just thought, oh, that could be good. And, you know what? If that happened, like, before a kiss scene, that would actually feel like it came full circle, because it... Like, for a lot of people, the start of Bumblebee was that talk.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, recreating it, but having the role reversal, and then having it happen afterwards, like, I imagine that feeling like, huh. Yeah, just all came together.
Yeah, it'd be like a good way to, well, not close it off, but like have it come full circle, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, alright then. I suppose that's it.
Yeah, that's all I can really think to talk about.
How much time do you guys have? We can talk about some other stuff.
I got time.
Yeah, I've got like another half an hour-ish.
But I guess we're wrapping things up here then.
Yeah, I actually don't have anything in mind for that.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that'll be us until maybe Brobuscus reads the 2 current RWBY novels.
I thought the plan was us to just tell him what the story is and we get his reaction.
Oh, we could just do that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
We'll have
Yep.
to do the same for the Roman book as well.
Yeah, we would probably have to do the same for the Roman book.
Yeah, we'll have the Roman book be a separate thing because, well, the first
is a
2 are a
prequel.
duology.
Yeah.
it is a prequel, so
Plus, like, when is the Roman book actually coming out?
September.
Oh, so like, if we do in, like, a few weeks or something, so that gives me and Mate time to, like, read everything, we could do
Or
the first
re-listen
one.
to audiobooks.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm
Emma.
gonna do, listen to the audio version.
Yeah, it's just faster.
Yeah.
September 7th. That's what it is. Okay.
You know, I realized something that I was thinking about to do with, like, if this is the volume where Blake and Yang finally freaking do it. You know who I would feel really bad for?
So,
Sun. Because picture everything from his perspective, because, yeah, he did like Blake. And the last time they saw each other, it's just like, yeah, we'll see each other again. It'll be great. And he's in Vacuo, just like doing all this stuff, and even thinking, you know, Team RWBY probably living a life of luxury in Atlas. And then everyone shows up. And he finds out that, as far as they're aware, that Blake is dead.
oh yeah.
And he basically never got a chance to, like, say goodbye.
Oh, God.
Or even, like, confess how he actually felt. Or just, like, any stuff like that. And one day, it turns out, no, wait, Team RWBY are all alive. They're all okay. And then he finds out that, yeah, Blake and Yang hooked up.
So he just gets, like, the Marco treatment?
I mean,
Well, not exactly, but, like...
yeah. I mean, like, look, in all seriousness, like, Sun wouldn't be mad about that.
Of course, no. Like, Sun's not that type of guy.
No, Sun.
Yeah, no.
I think the opposite. Actually, Sun would be totally cool with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he absolutely would.
Because, like, he'd be happy that Blake is happy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, like maybe have him be a little hurt at first, but just like because like I said, he liked Blake as well, so it would hurt just a little bit. But
Oh yeah, like
he'd
I'm
just
not
be
I'm not saying Sun wouldn't welcome it in open arms or something right away.
Yeah.
Like he'd be upset, but
he wouldn't like. Well, I mean,
Hold it against
probably,
them.
yeah,
or
he
anything,
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he'd also just be like, yeah, you know what, Blake's happy. That's all that matters.
yeah.
Yeah, and you better treat her right,
I mean, yeah.
which we know she would.
Yeah, but
She freaking helped.
that's
her.
not that's not completely out of nowhere for Sun to wish for. But anyways, yeah. I say we wrap things up here. So I guess we'll see you guys when the trailer comes out, whenever that may be.
Yeah, or if we do the RWBY Book podcast.
It's true too.
The RWBY Book podcast. Totally separate series.
Oh yeah, totally separate.
I'm gonna have to find that EC Myers tweet at some point.
Yeah.
Just for that, so it can be in the video.
So it can be in the podcast. And then you at this one at him specifically, at EC Myers specifically. Like, hey, we're talking about your books.
And that time you replied to me on Twitter. Well, not replied, but quote tweeted my thing and just said something funny that also confirmed the result of one of my polls. Which poll was it? You'll have to wait to find out. Tune into that podcast if we do it.
I'm down.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, I don't mind.
It's just gonna be me and May expositing information of Brobuscus for like an hour and a half.
I look forward to
We
it.
do a dramatic reading to him.
Oh, please don't.
Wait, would we have to do a dramatic reading of that really graphic sex scene between Sun and Neptune?
All right, we're gonna wrap things up here.
I will just say, impressive use of the tail.
I know.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
I didn't expect the trident to be used in